Check 1, 2, 3. There we go. I hear some music.
Yeah, we're back. That was damn. So I reset everything in OBS, but after I reset everything for Discord with Auric when he jumped in, it like reverted all of OBS back to default.
FOMO is the fear of missing out, Josefina.
Oh yeah, that happened. That happened just now with y'all. We was sitting here fucking laughing.
I'm glad they weren't scared though, because nobody said anything. Somebody should have said, "We can't hear you." Right. I know you've seen his mouth moving.
They just watched a countdown with no volume. That's wild.
That's loyalty. I love that. I love that.
Was like, let me watch these numbers count down with no content, no nothing.
Shouts out to the fans. Our number one fan is the Count from Sesame Street. He loves this shit.
What's good, G? What's good, time?
Man.
Time, what's happening?
Everybody joining up. We do have the open call right now. You know what I'm saying? If you are in the server and you want to join up, we are in the hangout session. Go ahead and vibe out with us if you want to join up. That's fine.
Yeah. Bring that ass down to the corner.
Yeah, we are taking open sessions for the submissions. We are doing drive-by reviews as they come in, just kind of vibing, you know what I'm saying, hanging out. Sub-Mom is out celebrating the birthday for her daughter, you know what I'm saying, so big shout out to Sub-Mom. She
Happy birthday.
Tonight, she might. Don't count on it, but she might, you know what I'm saying. We let her, you know what I'm saying, take as much time as she needs to hang out and do everything she got to do with her daughter, you know what I'm saying. Happy birthday to her daughter for sure. Hey, look, G, you're good. Look, she's like, I didn't even know I couldn't hear nothing. I thought it was just me. Look, nah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nah, that was us. That was us, apparently. My fault. We been vibing over there. Whole time, you know what I'm saying? For 10 minutes, we was just chilling.
Absolutely. And low-key might be a blessing in surprise in disguise.
For facts.
Me and my shit talking. You know, I be talking shit. Even when you ain't looking.
Right. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I'm just making sure everything else is situated now, because I did 15 minutes of extra shit before I started, because I was like, let me get everything double checked and everything. I can't believe OBS literally was like, fuck what you put in here for settings. I'm going back.
We just gonna do what we want.
It's going back to default, motherfucker. That's crazy. That is crazy. Big shout out to everybody in Blood and Ones Mafia, though, man. Shout out to you guys joining up, hanging out with us this morning. Be sure to submit your tracks. We do have a spot we're gonna lock in tonight on the Downtown Sound. You know what I'm saying? That spot right there is gonna utilize for this week, the only spot. As Saturday we will be closing up shop, as Quinn and I will be celebrating Quinn's birthday. So hella birthdays this month, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the March birthdays. Cordell was this past week as well.
Just Wednesday.
And you know what I'm saying? We had hella people with the March birthdays this month in the server as well. So shout out to all y'all and you know what I'm saying, celebrating all y'all. We're gonna raise a glass tomorrow for everybody, for sure. Believe that.
Oh, did I do that?
I just looked at that and seen it. I'm like, did he just do this?
My bad. I'm lit this morning. Like, hey. I woke up needing to smoke.
Look, I understand. Via the
my bad.
I seen it.
I really did that though. Like, there's a lot of steps to make that mistake.
He said I went up a whole stairwell to do that. Damn. That's crazy. But yeah, we got the queue is open. We'll be doing drive-by reviews. We do have Auric in the building. Auric Raps is in the building with us, hanging out with us right now.
Indeed. Morning.
What's up, y'all? Nice to be here. Always love it on the Korner Konvo.
You know what's crazy is G said what's FOMO, and apparently she is not the only one. that I know, you know what I'm saying, didn't like. I said that one time at work the other day, and I had a whole slew of motherfuckers like, what did you just say? And I think they thought I said something else.
Some
but
homo somehow.
Right. But I told them what it was, and they were like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, y'all really, none of y'all know what this is? Like, you've never heard of this at all? I'm like, FOMO, you've never heard of that. And I was surprised at how many people just didn't understand what that was. I was like, wait a minute.
Kush, it's 2025, and the people stopped reading about 40 years ago.
Yeah.
They don't read. And it's a sad thing, because just the simple act of reading is what's going to sharpen the mind. It's going to keep you aware. It's going to keep you making good choices and avoiding silly consequences.
Yep.
I mean, it's gone beyond not choosing to read. It's more like a lot of people can't even read.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of people that struggle. What is reading?
Yeah.
That is a problem. Gotta be able to read.
I'm trying to decide how to answer that. Like, that's a dope question. Because what is reading? Like, it's literally understanding. It's and I can't even say it's understanding, because you have to do something else before you get to that. You have to take it in. I think reading is the act of, like, just taking it in.
I think it's the act of learning.
There's so much to describe. Yeah, there's so much to describe in the act of reading. That, yeah, it's definitely. I do know it's fundamental.
Yeah, I think it's the act of learning through scripture.
Learning through scripture. Is that what Google said?
I didn't Google that. I just said it.
Oh, so you sound like Google.
I sound like Google now? What the
You
fuck?
do. You do. I'm going to ask Google what it is.
What reading is?
Yeah, what is reading?
I don't know. I can't think of what the definition
White Paint took it in Bitcoin. Yeah, I get that. It's the fear of missing out. It's the fear of missing out. You know what I'm saying? If somebody says they about to go to a party and you didn't get invited, now you like, whoa, what the fuck?
Oh man,
yeah,
who's gonna be there?
Right? Yeah. Yup.
Wonder what they're doing right now.
Why did I get invited? Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So it's the process of decoding written symbols, letters, punctuation, spaces, and understanding their meaning, involving word recognition, comprehension, and fluency. Like, that is the most complicated explanation.
That sounds like Google. My shit was not.
Yeah, yours was way simpler. I like that one. It's essential for education, research, and everyday life.
Yeah.
But there's got to be a way of expressing that, because I know what it is. I just don't know how to fucking say it.
I mean,
so every night I've been saying their names out loud.
I'll tell you what it is. Use your damn eyes.
Over and over like a prayer.
But again, like, that's when the dude will tell you, like, I know what these little squiggles mean, and then he run and do the opposite.
Yeah.
The little thing.
Yeah.
The sun used to hit the
It's like, what's that word? It's the, bro. But the one thing I've learned is that you never knock anybody for not learning how to read or not knowing how. You just try to teach them. Because at some point,
well, have you ever seen those, like, all right, so they have those, like, it's like a giant paragraph of something, right? Not a giant one, but I'm saying it's like a paragraph of something, but the words themselves are all jumbled, like they're all misspelled, but they're jumbled, but like you could still somehow read it. Right? Like, that's just that cognitive thing of, like, even though they're
that
not
comes from the
right, you could still read the whole thing.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of those.
Yeah.
The joint.
I mean, yeah, your brain does a lot more work than people think. You know, your brain recognizes patterns like really good.
Well, yeah, it's patterns, it's recognitions. Like that's what you get out of reading. It's literally a pattern and recognition. Like there's people that can speed read and all of that stuff. Then you got the people with dyslexia that struggle to actually keep those patterns formed the way they're supposed to be. Which, you know, my mom had that, and I think that's tough. You know, she missed out on a lot of stuff. But the very act of reading is going. The more you read, the more you know. The more you know, the more you get out of what you read.
Right.
It's a tricky thing. It's a tricky thing.
I mean, I
got you,
definitely
White Pay.
think
I'm
that
turning me up.
probably is like the most important thing. So, as far as like growth for yourself, like learning more is always good. It's kind of hard to learn more when you can't read,
Yeah.
I mean, visually, of course, like, nowadays.
But
you can
again, it's
learn
one
a
of
lot
the
visually, but
it's an activity. It's like juggling or baton twirling. The more that you do it, the more you become familiar with the ins and outs, ups and downs of it. You'll know it inside out. You can do anything for 10,000 hours and become an expert. That includes reading. And the truth is, you can tell who's read 10,000 hours or more from who hasn't. It's very clear.
yeah.
But you know, some things, like, I get it. For me, reading right now would be like such a slow down stasis type mode. The last time I actually sat and read a book, I was in prison. I don't have time to sit and read a book. However, I've got books on my phone that are great to thumb through while I'm on the toilet, or I'm sitting in my car for some random reason. I'm waiting on somebody to do something or go somewhere. Like, I can read that way, but even then, it's like almost a last resort at this point because there's fucking YouTube, bro.
Well, yeah, nowadays they got like Audible and stuff like that. They'll just read it to you, you
Oh,
don't necessarily got to read it yourself.
That's something
Right.
that doesn't work for everybody too. I gotta say, some people can really get into that, and books on tape, if it works for you, Audible books, go
I think
ahead.
Audible
Yeah.
books really depend on the frequency of the reader,
For me,
because a lot of people can't stand certain frequencies. So if the reader's constantly at that frequency, you're not going to want to listen to that book.
I'd be
Yeah, it's-
high, bro.
You know
The
what I
I'd
mean?
be
Audible stuff
high,
puts me to-
and I'll listen to this guy say one thing, and I can just totally zone out and think about that for 5 minutes, and he's still going. I didn't hear what he said in between.
Mm-hmm.
Like audiobooks was so difficult for me. I was in the hospital and I couldn't listen to an audiobook. I literally
agree.
couldn't
I
go
can't really
anywhere,
listen
can't
to it.
move, and I'm listening to a Stephen King novel, which I'm a Stephen King fan. Like,
Right.
I should be all over this. It literally took me over a year to listen to that whole book, and I cannot tell you that story to this day.
Look, Quinn says I can do audiobooks, but she be stretching the truth there. She can do them until she falls asleep.
That's
Yeah.
what happens to me. I fall asleep and then I miss
And
my
G,
plays.
FOMO, as far as like you not hearing about it, you might not be in a group or a crowd that experiences much of FOMO, so that never really comes up. But like certain groups are so big, and the friends, that the circle that you are with, especially like as a teenager growing up, a lot of teenagers are where you really experience FOMO, because like certain groups will spread, and then as you get older they kind of grow apart. Your group doesn't get as big anymore, you know what I'm saying? And that's when you start really experiencing it. As far as like never hearing about it, you just might not have been in a group where it was a big thing, you know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
But in this sense, FOMO's going to develop when you find out what you missed.
Yes. Yeah. Big fact.
And that's why
And then as you
we
get
get
older,
ahead of that.
I feel like as you get older, you tend to go the opposite way. It's like, yeah, you could miss me with that party and that. all that.
Right. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
going to miss that. I'm not afraid of missing that.
Yeah.
Right,
Like, P. Diddy in your town, what side? I'm going to be on the other one. Like, P. Diddy on the west side, up, trying to go see my Crip homies. Like, I'm out of here. I'm not going to be on the same side of town as that dude.
Damn, Cordell, White Paint said that he speeds up videos
Hey,
125%, 150%.
I'm old. I feel like,
Whoa.
see, in that instance, that's how, the way you were with Discord, Paint, that was me, because I just realized that you could do that. I've been paying for YouTube for 5 years. And I just realized
Oh, no.
I could be listening to these videos at 150% and still catch what they're saying and everything. Sometimes it's annoying because they got to do all their little extra skits and jazzy shit in between, and I'm waiting on them to get to the point, and I just figured that out.
Yeah, you
Also,
gotta deal with them sounding like insects.
I was only 43 when I learned that.
Good Lord.
Right. I'm still afraid of what I don't know. because every time I learn something, it just makes me feel so dumb for not having known it 20 years before. That stuffed crust shit is still fucking with me.
Stuffed crust, yeah. The fact that you don't inject it.
I really thought.
Yo, he said it's still fucking with him. That's crazy.
I really
let that
thought.
hang on your head like that, man.
How dumb you gotta be, bro? You've been on Earth. You've consumed more stuffed crust pizza than anybody. You should have known.
I mean, well, it was just one of those. You experienced one of those moments where it was like, I was this years old when I found out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it happens a lot, and I just hope people understand that as much as I'll roast anybody else, I'll be cooking myself too.
Everybody
sometimes
do.
it's funny.
Everybody do. They just some might not be as public with it.
What, everybody cook me?
No, I'm talking about everybody cooks themselves. Everybody cooks themselves. They just might not be as public with it.
Well, yeah, you gotta be self-deprecating.
I love
Paint singing girl lyrics. I don't know. Last time, yeah, at least he telling us this time. He did. Right. He sang some girl lyrics that had me smiling way too hard. Driving fast and shit. Smiling, I had my kid with me.
Too hard and shit.
She kept saying my name.
Oh, you're talking about the courtroom one, huh?
Oh, wait, that song is still dope. It is still dope. Like, I wish we could offer it up for a Grammy because I don't know if anybody else felt it.
I mean, that seemed like a very, very personal type of endeavor for yourself. I mean, I wasn't like giddy like you was, but it was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna.
Your voice is dripping with fire. Some shit. Oh, look! I have to pull that shit up. I'm gonna submit that to the show.
I mean, hey.
That one.
Oh, White Paint said it's his voice singing the lyrics. Oh, good luck with that, y'all.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. White Paint he's quite a prolific artist.
So now he's actually singing the lyrics for a female?
It's a guide track. So once he gets an artist that's gonna do it, she'll know where to go with it.
Okay.
I've done that. I did the same thing for White Paint, who turned around and started barking on that track. Yeah, barking. Remember that?
Barking.
He barked on my track. Oh God. White Paint, I swear, like if he wasn't my brother.
Now we saying bark like literal barking like a dog.
Yes, sir. Or? Barking like a dog on the track. Harf, harf.
Now he went DMX with it.
I mean, maybe I think it was. We could give it like a 30% DMX type deal.
Damn, I ain't seen a raffle in 10 years.
He said I stand by it. Suburban Mom.
Yeah, go ahead, Cordell.
Oh, she's celebrating her daughter's birthday today. They're out having a good time and shit. Like this is the best part of the day to do stuff because other people got shit to do. They ain't in your way. Like you can go jump in the ball pit. It's all yours right now.
Facts.
You know. It's free and clear. Nobody's standing in line to play Mortal Kombat. You know, it's great.
Mortal Kombat.
That's the last time I remember standing in line to play a video game. Because before that, it was Street Fighter 2.
I mean, I don't even know. I just know she said she gave her the freedom to like do whatever, so they're just going
right. Whatever she said, town, whatever she decided to do. She said whatever she decided to do. They might be on Fortnite because servers might be a little light. Kids doing that last day of school on this side of town. Spring break is next week. I know the servers might be light, so like today could be the day.
That's what's really weird is spring break for everybody into schooling and everything, because ours isn't until like mid-April, and I've heard like some were already done at the beginning of March, some people were in the middle of March. I'm like, y'all are already out of school for a whole week, like damn.
Yeah, my oldest is he's in college. They did the spring break this week, so he's done with spring break now. next week, my high school and middle school students, they're starting spring break, which is awesome because those are the only ones that need a ride to school.
Now, I am wondering if it's regional be based on the weather, too, because, like, if they
I
would have
think
had
so.
it in the middle of March, it would have been weird having spring break with, you know what I'm saying, 3.5 feet of snow.
Snow, yeah. I think that may be the case as far as East Coast versus West Coast, because
Right.
like they got them starting school here. When I was a kid, it used to be in September you go back to school.
Right.
Now they're going back to school like second week of August.
Damn.
Yeah.
And they'll go all the way till like maybe the second week of June, if not the first week, one or the other.
Right.
And for us, we used to get out that first week of June, and we didn't come back until after the Labor Day holiday.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that. And then when I went to LA, hell, we had year-round school. There were so many kids that they put them on tracks to where you would do 3 months on, 3 months off, 3 months on, 3 months off. And that was your school year. That was your school
That's
year.
weird as fuck. That doesn't
Yeah.
seem very constructive. I don't know.
Constructive. You just
it was
after that
cool.
3-month break, you come back and you have the teacher's like, "Motherfucker, you still don't know? We do this 3 months ago."
Well,
To have all the parents pissed off.
Oh
see,
yeah.
that's where the gangster nerd shows up. It's all right. I did the homework. Just copy this. You owe me $5.
You owe me $5.
Oh man, I sold more homework than anything else in school.
Damn.
Homework is valuable, bro.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, afternoon, and evening for everybody showing up.
Yes, indeed. Magnus, what up? Sherry
I
Q
ain't gonna
in the
lie,
building.
I almost failed because I refused to fucking do homework.
Yeah. I mean, I
would
did
do
that at the
everything
end.
good.
I did it to prove a point at the end. Like, I don't need to do this homework. You can fail me. Give me the 0 in homework. Now give me the final test. Take the final test, A+. Give me a C. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I just thought it was dumb because a lot of my teachers, especially like in my senior year, they were like, basically like they would assign homework and like the whole class was just them going over the homework. So it's like they're not doing like any work. Like our homework was to like read the chapter in the book and like do the fucking problems in the chapter, and then we get to school the next day and the whole class is just them going like answering questions of if we like understood what we read.
Mm-hmm.
Or if we read it. It's like you're not even teaching us. Like you're just like.
But she is because you don't want to be the one that didn't know in class. Because I'm gonna roast your ass as soon as we get out of there.
Oh,
How
no,
you didn't know?
I just didn't. I went to sleep in that class. So fuck that, because I wasn't doing the homework.
Because that was my pride right there. Like, I don't give a damn where we're at in the class. I know what we're talking about, and I can do what you need me to do with it. I don't need to do homework. I got other shit to do at home, and it ain't work.
Yeah,
I've been the same my whole life. I've been the same my whole life. Ain't no way I'm doing work at home. Fuck, miss me with that. Now I will do homework if you're paying. I will do the homework if you're paying. And trust me, a lot of people paid. It was a thing. Like, I wish I could have turned it into a business somehow, because honestly, I could have filed tax on it.
No. That would have
I could
never
have filed
been.
tax.
That would have never been approved. I'm sorry. That would have never been approved. They would have been like, "You're doing what, sir?"
I should have gave the money to my mom. Put this on your tax, Mom. I make this much. I'm saying it was a lucrative thing. It just got to the point where I got tired of being at school. This is crazy. This is ridiculous. I want to be in the streets smoking cigarettes. I don't want to be here.
Hey,
you should try it now, bro. Just like advertise, or all the kids to come to your house and you'll do their homework for them.
Right. And the truth is, word of mouth was the only ad I needed. Word of mouth was the only ad I needed. Everybody come out smiling on report card day. Bro, what kind of B?
Well, yeah.
Then you ask him one of the questions. I don't know that shit. I know. It's all good. Another satisfied customer.
Well, goddamn.
You scared, Sherry? Get your song in here. We ain't gonna judge you that hard, you know?
Hey, it's all constructive criticism.
You got music, Sherry?
We don't be constructive. We ain't gonna hate on you.
You got music. I love songwriters because I'm a songwriter. I like lyrics.
Right.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
Don't hesitate to send your music when you're ready, because most part we fucks with it. Ask Josh Osborne. He refuses to mix his shit, and he won't let me mix it, but we still trying.
We're trying hard to get him in the studio to be able to do something with it.
Man, I know he got some rhymes up under that muffle.
Somewhere.
Wait, that sounded a little naughty. So I'm gonna just throw a no Diddy out there to be sure.
I was waiting for some kind of closure for that, but I wasn't sure what we were doing here.
Muffled.
It's
That
like,
might
wait
be
a
a
minute.
word this year.
Well,
I usually go through
saying.
about five good words that nobody else is using throughout the year. I like muffle. I'll find a way to make it work.
I mean, shit. Throw it in the Mad Libs next week.
Sherry Q sounds like me. She's like, I don't mix for shit. I'm a one take. I love that.
Whoa.
One take. I really want to hear this now. I want to hear
Yeah,
it.
send it
Cherry.
in. Send it in.
Link is in the top of the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely white paint. I don't think school teaches you that much, but I think the one good thing about school is like you being around like people your age and like learning social skills. I think that's the most important thing about it.
That's what school is about, especially college. It's literally a socialization. It's not
they're institutions similar to a different set of institutions. Literally adjacent.
So similar that they're the same. They just have
Right.
different names.
Mm-hmm.
And you pay more to go to one, but you still pay for both.
Right.
I've had a lot of friends that were like homeschooled, and they're just like socially awkward. They don't really like pick up on social cues, and it's like I kind of feel bad for them, you know? Like,
yeah, but honestly, even that in and of itself, I've seen get worse and worse over the generations. Like every generation is just a little more socially awkward, in spite of having the same social conditioning. And of course, we keep introducing all of this confusion stuff, and like we didn't have racism back in the day. I didn't really know what racism was until somebody told me.
ain't no way, bro.
And even then, it's like nobody has been racist to me. And like I like my white friends. First time I got called nigger is by a black dude. He didn't know that he was black. That's the funniest part. He's an albino that was adopted. He did not know that he was black. He thought he was white.
Whoa.
We made so much fun of him later on. But
later on, he said.
Because we didn't know either at first. We had to learn a lot.
So it was just a big social pot of ignorance.
Right. And we all live in the same neighborhood. We're all growing up at the same time together. I went to school for 8 years with the same people. Like I see you every fucking day. I know what you're about. I know who you are. Mm-hmm. And that was my world. And socially, I found the people that fuck with me, versus the people that, out and out enemies and didn't like me. This the dude I can't see at 3:00 after school. I gotta walk this way today because I don't even feel like fighting him. The other dude that I'm gonna follow home because fuck him, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Oh God!
Like it's truly an experience in socialization. When I got to college, I learned all the buzzwords. Things like I insist.
Right.
Here's my submission. Like certain things get you certain things, and it's almost like being in some skull and bone society because there's a lot of people that don't know these things, and I see them they miss their chances and opportunities because they didn't know what to say right there.
Yeah.
Like, and it's literally most conversations are set up for the punchline. If you know what you're saying, you'll get through. That's why they ask you if you've been to college on the job application.
Right.
Things like that. You know how to play ball, is what it is, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
But
like how to show up,
The problem is you have to accept a lot of that shit. And I can't.
He said I can't.
I can't.
Look, well, we're gonna accept some drive-by reviews. I have a couple.
Indeed.
I have a couple already in here in the queue. We're gonna get to these in just a moment. We'll be right back in just a second, though. I'm going to throw up some of these promos. I just got some things delivered to my desk, so I got to get these situated first before we start this. Big shout out to everybody in Blunt Ones Mafia. This is Blunt Ones Radio Network, man. Let's go.
Yo, this is K3. Yo, it's your boy T1D.
Hey, it's your boy Weirdo.
Hey, it's your girl G Josefina.
What's up? This is Oric Raps.
Hey.
Let me go back.
Yo, this is K3. Yo, it's your boy T1D.
Hey, it's your boy Weirdo.
Hey, it's your girl G Josefina.
This is Oric Raps.
Hey, it's Siren.
It's your boy Ton. And you're about to grab a motherfucking seat.
Live with the Blended Ones Radio Network.
Power of podcast and music is here.
Power of podcast and music is here.
The power of podcast and music is here.
Power of podcast and music is right here.
The power of podcast and music is here.
The power of podcast music is here.
The power of podcast and music is definitely here, bro.
Okay.
I just realized there was no audio on that as well. I'm fixing all this stuff still. We have 2 a.m. though. This is White Paint, and it's called 2 a.m. You Awake. I'm not sure exactly what to expect from this, because he said this. I believe he said something about. Is this the one he was talking about? He was singing on. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It is. Okay. Okay. So this is the one that he's singing female lyrics on, and he's using it as a guide track. So a guide track for are you actively looking for a female artist then? Is that what you need? Is a female artist on this track?
Yeah, that's what he said earlier. And what he's done is a guide vocal track, more or less.
Okay. Got you. Females in the chat, if you guys are interested in putting your
could do a
vocals
Milli
to this.
Vanilli. You don't even need a wig, Paint. You could just get out there.
Oh my.
No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. No Tootsie, bro. This is 21st century. Don't do it.
We're gonna see what he's talking about on it. As far as the review, how do you want us to do this review? Because it's not really going to be you that's eventually on it, and we can't really do a review on a female.
It is him. It's his.
It's him so
We're listening to what he wrote. He wrote this.
Okay. Say less.
It's his song. Yeah.
I got you. All right.
White Paint is like kind of like Prince out there. You know what I'm saying? Get that Vanity 6 together. It's gonna hit.
Oh my God. Now I got you, Paint. We'll do it justice. You know what I'm saying? It's called 2 a.m. You Awake. It's a whip work in progress from White Paint. Let's see what he's talking about on it. Let's get it.
Yeah, I used a voice changer to sing the girl parts, so I guess it's like a guide track or something.
It's 2 in the morning, you know I've been lonely. Why don't you call me? Come give me all I need. Cause baby I got my knees, and you're the one that gets deep. Pressure and feel the heat, you putting me right to sleep. And I like the way that you going, the motion you rockin' my ocean. You up in that docket, that boating, you pulling that in and unloading. You feeling so good, got me floating. Push all in the spot and you know it. Oh baby, you work it, keep stroking. Go deeper, I need you to hold it right there. And I can be dirty, I can be nasty. What do you want? Baby, just ask me, do it with passion. You got that magic, you do it better. Boy, you a savage, so more than average. Give me that package, boy, put that pressure on me. Give me magic, he gonna catch it. Throw it back in, it's so much better. Turn me to an addict.
It's 2 in the morning, you know I've been lonely. Why don't you call me? Come give me, hold me. Cause baby, I got my knees. You're the one that gets deep. Pressure and feel the heat. You putting me right to sleep. I like the way that you going. The motion you rockin' my ocean. You up in the dock of it boating. You pulling it and I'm loading. And I can be dirty, I can be nasty. What do you want? Baby, just ask me. Do it with passion. You got that magic. You do it better. Oh boy, you a savage.
Going all in, I'm a beast. She call me when she got the knees. She know that I might have a feast. If she get that pussy all clean. Oh, pain, you know that I'm a fiend. She closing her eyes with a dream. I quickly go lick on the clit just a little bit. Not gonna stop till the hips go and shift a bit.
It's 2 in the morning. You know I've been lonely. Why don't you call me? Come with me, hold me. Cause baby, I got my knees. You're the one that gets deep. Pressure and feel the heat. You putting me right to sleep. It's 2 in the morning. You know I've been lonely. Why don't you call me? Come with me, hold me. Cause baby, I got my knees. You're the one that gets deep. Pressure and feel the heat. You putting me right to sleep.
That was White Paint, 2 a.m. You awake. Yeah, I see what he meant by he used a vocal changer. I heard it. Cordell, go ahead and start us off with this one here for your drive-by review. Which you got for him on this one?
All right. Conceptually, this is dope. I like this. It's dope. As far as the guide track goes, you got a latency in there. Man, come on now. You got to lead them all the way through it. So make sure you adjust that latency before you give this to somebody to be guided by. The idea I really do like, though. Lyrically, you know what I'm saying? You're using these words well. It's solid. And the cadence is riding well. The lyrical density is there. It got a little naughty. And the problem that I have is the insider information that I have is that I know White Paint wrote this down somewhere. Like, he said this shit. And that makes me uncomfortable. I cringe a little. But when he came in and he delivered his point of view verse, I really dug that part. Like, that shit tied this song together. So you're definitely going to have to stay on it. I hope that you do find the right female artist to do this shit. This song is going to be dope. As it stands right now, I'm going to give it 5s just cuz I know it's going to be dope. And yeah, I know. That's why when I listen to the songs that I know Prince wrote, it's like, it's really tough. That Do Me Baby was nice when Melissa Morgan sang it, but yeah, it was weird.
I hear that.
I mean, I totally agree.
I was gonna say, go ahead, Oric. What you got for him?
I mostly agree. I really like the song. I think once you like get the female on it, it's gonna be dope because I really fuck with the chorus part of it mainly. I feel like it just flows really nice. The lyrics are cool, you know. Yeah, definitely worth doing. I would definitely try to find somebody to do it because
Right.
I really like the song.
I hear that.
And I mean, like
do you have him
Cordell said,
on a scale basis? Do you have him for some numbers? What do you got for him as it is right now, though?
I would give it a 4. It's not something that I would normally listen to, but that's just because I don't know. Like me, I don't like romantic music.
Okay.
A lot of it. But I mean, as
You
far as
don't like
quality,
romantic music?
Nah, like I don't know. It depends, but
All right.
He said, "All right," like that was a hard pill to swallow for Cordell. All right.
No, because now I'm wondering, am I getting romantic to the wrong shit? Because I'm pretty sure I got like 2 Oric Raps tracks on my romantic list.
oh yeah, like I still make romantic songs.
He's like, I'll make it. I don't like it.
I don't know. Like I don't know.
There
it comes off as a little cringe to me a lot of times, but
okay, yeah, I get that.
I get that. I mean, for me, I'm with 3s on this one, as it stands. there's like a couple things. Number one, as far as getting a female on that would be essential for this track. I feel to be able to get that. But once he finds a female and then being able to have the both of them blend well would be a great addition to this track. I will say, as far as what is being said, I like the way that the cadence comes across, but I feel like the delivery could use a little bit. Again, he said it's a guide track, so I'm assuming it's not fully done when it comes to even the recording side, right? I would hope to have a little bit more with what's being said, kind of emotion behind it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, say it like you mean it, Tank.
Right.
I mean, I was kind of imagining that like the girl that got on it would do more of that. Yeah, like
right.
Obviously, like, I feel like it would be even weirder if
Get a little breathy
tried to
for
go
me.
for that. If White Paint tried to go for that fully, like
right. That would have been
really
that would have been it.
Oh, I'm tired.
Look, I get it. I get that. That's why I said that reflection on the overall track as it is right now for me is 3s. Simply because like I'll still listen to this as it is, but just because I know the contextual part, like yeah. You know what I mean? It would be interesting to see this though, as you said with Cordell's potential of what this could be. I would like to see that. That would be pretty dope. That would definitely be pretty dope. Excuse me. Let me see here. We got who we got next? We got Cordell. Cordell's up next. And
I just sent something to be playing. Like I'm not doing anything else to this.
Oh, okay. He wants to vibe, and it's just so fitting that it's right after that track that we got this one called Sexy Face.
That's right. Some of that romantic shit.
Some deer in there.
Yeah, that was on my Amazon route.
Oh my goodness. They were just feeding.
That's how Colorado roll. You go to the right spot, you gonna run up on some elk.
Hey, that's how it is here in Buff too, man. We go straight down the street, not even like half a block, and it's a whole herd of them, 50 plus. They just roam the woods back there.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
And look at you, crazy for coming through. Yeah, you doing here so early? Like,
right.
That's out my way. Just move. I just want to drop this off. I don't want Lyme disease.
My kids be freaking out because they be literally at the bus stop, like right on the tree line at the bus stop. Just a whole gang of them just chilling there. Like, what's up, kids? How y'all doing?
Yeah, that's that dad gang moment too. You got to pretend like you ain't scared as hell too.
I mean, I'm not. I know what they doing. They just they
really?
hanging out. They hanging out.
I am shook. I'm waiting on one of them to just rear back. Like him getting up in the morning is more workout than I've had in the last 10 years. I can't fade a deer.
Fade a deer? No.
I might get lucky and just get that right punch in. I'm aiming for the temple, but like if he's it's a wrap. Fuck.
Hey, it's the ones without the horns you ain't got to worry about. They're all right. They're all right.
I can't fight a deer. I can't fight a kangaroo. I can't fight a squirrel.
What, a squirrel?
If the squirrel wants to attack you, you're not going to stop him.
No.
I don't give a fuck how fast you are. You could be fucking Flash, and the squirrel's still going to leave his mark.
Hey, what's that scratch on you, Flash? Oh man, a fucking squirrel got me yesterday.
Mm-hmm. The squirrel shot him in the back with an 11. Like, tell my mama it was a dog with a 22.
Oh man, look, we gonna vibe to this real quick. It's called Sexy Face. It's Cordell Miller. It's R&B and soul. Let's get it.
Sexy face when I pull up, bite your bottom lip, baby. When you wanna
What's good, underdog?
what you're thinking. If you really want it, give me that sexy face. I'm so in lust. Yeah. The smile could mean 1,000 words. You don't have to say a thing. sexy face. Your presence is a present. You're my antidepressant. Ooh, your cheekbones are a blessing. Blowing kisses in my direction. I love when you look back at me. Yes, I do. I love when you look mad at me. Like what I do. And the harder you stare, your body gets louder. Your kiss is kryptonite, taking all my power. Give me that sexy face when I pull up. Bite your bottom lip, baby. When you wanna show me what you're thinking. If you really want it, give me that sexy face. I'm so in lust.
Yeah, that was Sexy Face. That was Cordell Miller on that one there. Yeah, I don't know, Sherry. He can answer that.
Wait, what?
He can answer that.
I'm missing the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shouts out to White Paint. I just want to dedicate this this next joint that I like to White Paint, and it's Sexy Face when I pull up.
Pull out.
although, like, I feel like I should just go right back in and make that version. I want to say that so bad now. I want to sing that. Oh, that's it.
Oh my goodness.
Sherry Q in here getting writer credits.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, even White Paint agrees. That would have been so much better.
Right. Right. I will say it's very disconcerting. Listen to you hearing you say this stuff, but watching Deer.
Right. No, I'm not gonna say it. We're a family show.
I'm just saying. I'm like now. I'm envisioning like, are you having like some sort of cartoon where you're a deer now rolling up to other pods?
No. How do I phrase this? Like, this is the view. This is what you see.
Oh goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, Sherry.
Look, that was Cordell Miller on that one. Be hangry. What's the word? Yeah. All right. Speaking of Sherry Q.
Early.
Speaking of Sherry Q. We have this one here. It is in the rock category.
Nice.
This one says it's inspired by Grego, and it's called "The Long Road to Recovery." This one is. I'm just trying to read a little bit about this on the description here. A strangulation survivor. Some days my voice just won't cooperate. Music is therapy, and this was today's session. One take freestyle inspired action versus seething hatred. It is what it is, and that is all it is ever going to be.
Shouts out to the DOC, Sherry Q. Let's hear this.
Yeah, this is The Long Road to Recovery. Again, in the rock category. Sherry Q on this one. Let's get it.
Shadows learn to walk beside me. The long rope bends, but I don't break. The wind howls, but I'm blowing over. No more dead ends, just unpaid waves on the long road. The longest road to recovery. My shadows learn to walk beside me, embracing my past, not running from it no more. I'm not running, I'm on the long road.
the long way, and it's my claim to fame. Even if it's being infamous on the long road to recovery. All my mistakes are mine to claim. I own up to what I've done. I'll take credit for the right way and the wrong way too. On the long, long road to recovery, my shadows learn to walk beside me. On the long road to recovery, my shadows learn to walk beside me. I'm out running all the ghosts, but I can't escape my own heart. Days are so long all by myself, set apart. My past tried to hitchhike on this journey, but I finally left it behind me. On this long road to recovery. On this long road to recovery. On this long road. My shadow had to learn to walk beside me or get lost in the past where the skeletons lay. The ghosts don't harm me in the present no more, 'cause I slayed my demons all along the way. Yeah, that was Sherry Q, inspired by Grego, The Long Road to Recovery on that one. Again, in the rock category. We're going to give it some drive-by reviews here. What do you got for this one here, Oric Raps? He's still muted. He'll figure it out. What you got for
Muted like a
this?
motherfucker.
What you got for this, Cordell?
So honestly, for me, this wasn't what I was expecting. Once you gave the introduction and you let us know a little more about Sherry Q, hearing this, wow, the voice is strong. I like the projection and just the like she feel. It feels like I was at a Broadway play. It felt live.
Right.
So I definitely got to give her props on that. I enjoyed that portion. The song choice in and of itself, like this was a pretty deep song, and you could hear that emotion cutting through with the lyrics. Like, wow, I don't think I've heard it before. I don't think it's a cover, but it sounds good enough that somebody would be like, whose song is that? Mm-hmm. So I got to give her props there. The mixing wise, yeah, there was a lot of peaking and clipping when it came to her, just hitting those notes and belting it out. And I get that. And she's already acknowledged that she's not a mixer. So I can respect that. At the same time, I got to give that one a 4 for the quality. The relatability is going to be a 5 for me. Like, I really want you to shop this. You should be sending this to Netflix right now. This is the song that I want to hear at the end of the movie that I was ready to leave, but then I need to hear this song before we go. It's one of those things.
Right.
I give it 5 for the relatability and 5 for the replayability. Even with the clips and the peaks in the vocal, I would listen to this again.
Okay. What you got for this, Oric?
I actually agree with most of what he said. I really, like I said, I think the clipping is the main issue with the song. And like I said, you could see the bar, how it's all to the top, That's pretty much all you need to fix. I don't know what, normalizing, does that usually fix that, or?
Generally it's gonna bring the actual gain to a level like right below clipping. I think it kind of zeroes it out. So if there is some clip in there, it's going to bring it down. If there's portions that dip too low, it's going to bring them back up. Just basically finds the floor for everything and just kind of just.
Well, I need to be using that because I always be doing it manually.
He's got little tiny clips here and there where he's just like, let me gain this little section here.
Hey, real talk though, you can hear that difference in the quality of the music though. People that are willing to do that shit, yeah. I watch people cut out all the breath and everything in their song, and it sounds amazing. But I'm not about to do all of that.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of work. But I do disagree with the part of like what I expected. This is like what I expected from your name, honestly, and like seeing the picture of the cover. I think like you nailed it with that cover. That I really like. That
it matches.
Art.
It matches.
Yeah,
I like it.
I do like the lyrics a lot. I think the songwriting I would give a 5. Replayability, like I would go down on a 4 or 3 for that. Just mainly because of the issues with, especially because I listen to it in headphones. Like it probably wouldn't be so bad if I didn't listen in headphones, but it definitely like statics out on a lot of the long notes, and like those are the notes that you really want to hit nicely, So, but yeah, as far as like the overall vibe and like I really like the like Western kind of like feel to it. Definitely could see it at, like he said, at the end of a movie. Or in like the kind of like right before the climax of the movie when the characters like going through tribulation or whatever, a trial.
Right, right. I understand.
I love it.
I mean, I agree with you guys to an extent. As far as for me, I feel like within the track itself, I feel like there's some spots in it. And being that it's a rock song, the rock genre itself is really like you really play with the instruments in your vocals. And I feel like there was some sections that might have been I don't know if it was a latency thing or if it was just something that was mistimed or whatever, but I felt like some of the spots could have hit a little bit better with the delivery overall. If it would have changed a little bit more and let that guitar come in where, you know what I'm saying, right after you said a word rather than like before you said it, you know what I'm saying? So that way it has that emotional, because like the instruments really kind of help in a rock song drive that emotion, whether it's a scream, gearing towards more like a metal side, whether it's the, you know what I'm saying, the raspiness of somebody's voice that helps with certain instruments as well. It's just something like that I felt like it was lacking. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it was there. You know what I'm saying? I heard the vocals and they were clipping. Yes, I think it was an overall B.O.R.N vocal clip, to be honest with you, because she didn't say anything for a good solid couple of seconds before she came in, and it's still clipping at the beginning here.
Yeah,
so I feel like it's
just
a
all
mixture.
loud.
Yeah, I feel like it's a mixture of both. Again, not being a mixer yourself, that I understand that tends to be a big issue when it comes to BandLab side of the submissions. So, you know what I'm saying, don't feel bad about that, because that's a very common issue.
You'll learn it.
Here in Blunt and One's radio network, though, we do, you know what I'm saying, shed light on the fact that we have a community based here. If you aren't in the Discord, be sure to join up. And reach out. We have plenty of producers. We have plenty of sound engineers that work strictly with beats themselves. Reach out and see if any of them can help, you know what I'm saying, cover any services that you are needing as far as a mix goes. They will also, you know what I'm saying, be willing to work with you as far as getting you a heads up on what, you know what I'm saying, your tracks might be lacking when it comes to certain sounds or things that might, you know what I'm saying, be added to flavor it up a little bit. You know what I mean? We have a bunch of people out here that do that. In the community, so definitely reach out. You know what I'm saying? Definitely reach out. That's what we try to get Josh. He was talking about him earlier. That's what we've trying to get him to do. But you know,
man, just invite me to the track at Dad Gang. That's it. Like, man, it's done after that.
I hear that. Like I said though, we also do have Sherry. We do have people that are in the community as vocalists as well. There's a bunch. We have, you know what I'm saying, digital designers. We have, you know what I'm saying, people that are working in the video and audio, you know what I'm saying, side of things when it comes to music videos and things like that.
Producers,
yeah. There's a
engineers,
bunch of,
mixers,
and we're not just from the
masterers.
USA. Either we have people from across the globe. So definitely different, you know what I'm saying, different sides of flavor to be, you know what I'm saying, added to your track when you ask somebody for opinions within the community itself. As far as, let me look here, grabbing this one here from J-Bo. Yes, it was J-Bo. All right. This one here from J-Bo Fletch. What's good, J-Bo? How you doing today?
Nice.
As far as my score, though, for Sherry, I was going to go with all threes across the board because of said, you know what I'm saying, evidence that I was throwing with you guys as far as what I was thinking. But not bad. It wasn't.
Yeah.
That's not a bad 3. That's like a, hey, you know what I'm saying, get a little bit of work to it and it'll bring it up type of 3.
She's got my interest.
Right. I hear that. This one here, let me see here. It's got JCUD on it with J-Bo Fletch.
Ooh.
It's called Old Money, New Money. And it's in the hip-hop category. We're finna see what they talking about on this one here and give it a drive-by review. Let's get it.
Let's get this straight. I never fucked anybody over in my life. Didn't ever come. J-Bo Fletch.
Old money, new money, keep it real. And diamonds cut like water. Call them Navy SEAL. They drive up the coast. We take the wheel. Flying past the block like the man of steel. Best call. Competition. Get money every day. I got stupid vision. See the future way sooner. Superstition. I'm just rapping bars. Cause I'm a musician.
Let me rep these bars and bring you bitches what I'm hitting. Staring at these stars. You'll always forget what you missing. I'll remind y'all what you're missing. J-Bo Fletch always bring the mission. Hit them back quick, call them ambitions. Get them all cleaned up, call them dishes. Yeah, big flex, call me dish it. Better run it back, always seem to miss it. I never fit in, call me misfit. Anyway, I hit back, know I spit this. Yeah, I rhyme flows, never split this. Always coming back cause we need the bitches. Concede defeat cause I'll never beat this. But I'm murdering any beat, always eat this. My mind's a fetus. Sucking up all information that you ever feed us. You can try to bring it, but you won't defeat us. Always bring the motion that you never needed. Always bring the potion, but you never drink it. I'm fucked the long way, I'm fucked the wrong way.
Old money, new money, keep it real. And diamonds cut like water. Call them Navy SEAL. They drive up the coast. We take the wheel. Flying past the block like the man of steel. Best call. Competition. Get money every day. I got stupid vision. See the future way sooner. Superstition. I'm just rapping bars. Cause I'm a musician. The way I work, I speak country grammar. I used to break a Birkin like a jackhammer. Now I'm posted in the mag and get your camera. Always get the lion's share like I'm in Africa. Big bite like an apple. You get just a snack. My girl got extra bounce like a jumping jack. Even if I spend it all, it's jumping back. I got the spring in my step like a damn Cadillac. Old money, new money, keep it real. Diamonds cut like water. Call them Navy SEAL. If we drive at the coast, we take the wheel. Flying past the block like the man of steel. And fast call competition. Get money every day. I got stupid vision. See the future way sooner. Superstition. I'm just rapping bars. I'm a musician.
Yeah, that was J-Bo Fletch with JCUD on that one. Old Money, New Money. And J-Bo said it's actually a forked track that he had out. So it's inspired by J-Bo, but JC did a revision on this one. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to J-Bo for that. We have drive-by reviews we're going to do. If you want to, let them know what you thought about this one, Oric, and see what we got for a drive-by on that one.
I like some of the mixing stuff you did in there. That part where I'm trying to remember the line, but like I just rap bars or whatever, something like that. The mixing that you did on that part, I thought that was a cool effect. There's some cool effects in there. As far as like the lyrics, like a lot of it I couldn't understand, especially towards like the beginning and the end. Yeah, I mean, I like the overall sound of it. I like the beat and stuff, but as far as like lyrically, I would have to give that like a 3 probably, but as far as like the sound, I'd probably give it a 4.
Okay. What you got, Cordell?
Honestly, for me, it never really jumped off for me. Like the track started, I heard the rhyme, I was into it, And I can say halfway through, it just kind of lost me, and it turned into background music, which is not necessarily a bad thing, because for what it's worth, it's a track that I know that even if it played on a loop, I don't think that I'd be like in a hurry to shut it off. Oh, this is torture or anything like that. Like, I think I would continually listen, eventually tuning in and out like I was, and catch a whole vibe on this. It's not bad. It's not bad. But I do think that it's got more of just a background vibe than that stand forward thing. There was something or nothing in it. I don't know which way to call it. It didn't really jump out and pull me in.
Right.
And you can't expect that from every song. Sometimes you got to have a song on in the back, or the people need to stop. They need a break from being so hyped. They have a drink or some shit. This is it. This is a good calm down song just to chill and mellow to. And it feels good. I'm gonna give it 4 as a cross.
Okay.
Yeah,
just to make it plain, like, because I know I wouldn't turn it off if it comes on.
Right. I hear that. For me, I'm more geared towards like a 3-4-3, on my end. And it's just similar aspects from what Oric was talking about. There was some bars at the beginning here that I didn't quite catch, and when I tried to catch, saying what was being said, I'm like, hold up, now he's saying this. Hold up. You can send a link, G, in the forum. What you did was you sent instead of sending the private revision link, you sent like the regular link, and it's giving me a lock when I pull it up. It's telling me like this revision is private, so I need the private revision link sent from you. That's it. That's the only thing. But yeah, as far as this one goes, like the 3-4-3, it's more geared towards that. JC did come in here. I did hear, saying what he brought to the table. He did definitely, come in with a vibe to be set, that matched the track for sure. He was a little bit more clear. J-Bo did say they both went in with broken mics. So that's normally that's something that you would be like, hey, let's not put this out yet. But yeah, I get it.
But it's got the spin. Like, people are listening to it though. That's
right.
That's why I know this is gonna it's gonna play. Like, if it comes up in my play, it's gonna play.
I hear that. Let me see here.
Later, Sherry. Have a great day.
Yes, have a great day, Sherry. Appreciate you for sliding through. And again, we are here, if you want to join up the community, if you do have Discord, definitely slide in and get in there. Okay, I got it, G. I did get it. Let me slide this one in too. We got G Josefina coming up. She finally got this one in here. Boom. It's called Fear No More, and it's featuring Stars Marie.
Stars Marie.
Yes, sir.
I don't think I heard of it.
This one here is a whip. It's a work in progress. So she's still got this one in the studio, but it's listed in the other category. So we finna see what exactly she's talking about on this one here. G Josefina, Fear No More. Let's get it.
Life can be so confusing, especially all your life. It's been scars and bruises. Feel like you're useless, but don't you dare think that way. Fight for your life and the rights to your mind. Fight for your peace and stay grinding every day. Don't be worried about what people do or say, cause they don't define you. If you're lost, you'll find the light. Have hope, believe in yourself. Follow the light, for the light will be your guide. And take back what belongs to you. Lost in darkness trying to find my light. Angels heart hitting like a heavyweight fight. I've been sinking, but I'm fighting for my life. The path's been rocky, but I know in the end I'll be rewarded. Redemption high in the sky with love recorded. Cast out fear, my courage restored it. Tears are real, yet I'ma wipe them away. Guide my soul for a better way, so I can be in a better place. I don't need to be saved, I know I'll be safe as long as I choose to love me. Those who try to take me down should fear for the day I bring my wrath. Peace in my mind, under holy stars I'd lay. Choose my heart even with pain, I know I'll find my righteous way. Might be a broken soul, but what can they take? I'll never falter to their doings, cause right there I will pay my way. This is my life and I'm taking over. Try to take me out, but this is where I stay.
Won't feel no more, don't need anyone on my side.
Stay down, picking myself off the ground.
Watch me ball in this holy light.
I'm strong and brave and I will not hide. Trust in my path, for my light will guide me through this fight. And in the end I know I will be free, because I'm taking back my motherfucking life.
I will not fear no more. No, they will not take me down. I know I'll find my way, for my life shall be my guide. I feel no more. I will not let them take me down.
Damn. I'm trying to heal your soul that has been broken. Starts paying attention to the words that God has spoken. But I guess I never really paid attention. If God was talking at the time, didn't open up my ears to listen. Isolation based off the rumors and the lies about herself that she hears. I had to become the warrior to conquer all my fears. No longer encumbered by the weight of all these tears. Had to fight through the storm of mental and physical abuse. On top of being stuck in a world where their views are so obtuse. And I thank God for letting me walk in my vessel of knowledge in my youth. When I'm speaking these words, I'm speaking a fucking truth. Stars, how can you curse and put God in the same sentence? I know. As these words flow out of my mouth, I'm seeking repentance. Being a woman already is a liberation. It is a reminder this is a journey, not my destination. Walk from the darkness to the light, having to decipher what is wrong or right. Had to win the war in a battle called life. I had to fight. These are the powerful words I keep with me. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I'm the greatest.
God made me strong, he made me brave. When I was lost and out of place, he shined the light down on my face. And I was safe, and I was safe. I found redemption in the skies. He wiped the tears from my eyes. He had to show my broken soul the way. And I am safe, I feel no more, yeah. I feel no more, I feel no more. I got God on my side, I got God on my side. I feel no more. Bitch!
All right, that was Fear No More. That was G. Josefina and Stars Marie on that one. We're going to give it a drive-by review up here. And again, I did note that down, G, from what you were saying.
She had a latency.
She said that there was the part at the beginning, like her section at the beginning, she has already fixed. I was going to say that was one of my notes, that it sounded a little bit like that. But yeah, no worries. Cordell, what you thought about this one?
Well, until I read what she said in the chat, I didn't think it was a latency. Honestly, I felt like it was poignant. It came through on a powerful tip. Like, these lyrics are so important. They're so deep. They're so expressive that the beat can't contain them.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like that's the way she came off on that. So I was vibing on that. And, you know, as the song wears on and we get into the second, third verse, I've gotten the hook. I'm getting the vibe for what we're going here. I'm pretty sure that was Stars Marie, she says. And yeah, she took off. She took off on that. She did her thing to a verse, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Can't take nothing away from it. I am wondering what it sounds like if that was a latency or something else that needs to be adjusted.
Mm-hmm.
For me, listening to this particular version, as it were, I'm gonna go 4 with the mix. I'm gonna give it a 4 for relatability. And I'm going to go 5 for replayability because I didn't catch all those lyrics and I want to make sure I know what the hell I was listening to.
I got you. What do you got, Ort?
So like the whole beginning portion with like all the layers, I thought was really cool. I thought it could definitely be dialed in a little bit better. Maybe like I'm not sure if like the singing background vocals were like a little bit off or not. I feel like maybe it's just like the positioning was not like 100% right, but I did think it was dope. And then as far as like when she dropped, yeah, I feel like if she fixed that part, I feel like that's what really hurt. Is that drop really needed to be like a really impactful, and because it was like a little bit off, it kind of threw the whole song at that point, you know.
Right,
But
right.
like, and as far as like, I really like what Cordell said with it feeling like it like almost couldn't contain like the beat couldn't contain what she was trying to say because it did feel like she was like maybe like trying to get more bars in there than like the beat would really allow her to get in. So I'm not sure if, like you said, if it was latency or if it was just that she was just kind of like being almost too lyrical to fit in the structure of the beat, you know. But other than that, I thought it was really dope. I liked the second part where the beat kind of like slowly ramped up into the features verse. I thought that was cool. And like her whole flow was pretty original. I did like the features flow.
Hell yeah.
She was a little snappy. So I would give it. I mean, I would give it 4s across the board. As far as like relatability, like I'd probably give it 5 because I like the emotion and like I could tell she was really putting a lot of passion into it.
Right, right.
And then the beat was cinematic. I really liked the beat.
Yes, yes. That was one thing I was gonna say. I think the beat, like as far as what you guys were talking about with the containment, as far as the beat itself, I think that actually helped play with those lyrics. I will say G when it comes to I don't know how exactly because she said she fixed it. I don't know exactly what that means per se, but I will say that within what I was hearing from this version, I feel like maybe punching in would probably benefit that first section there, especially with the layers that he was that Oric was talking about with punching in, but also having some of them panned a little bit more, so that way it does sound like you kind of are moving around while we're listening to all these different vocals, and then coming in with the actual flow when you came in with the saying it was almost like I call it a spasmatic flow. And that's just because like the beats there we want to hear this type of cadence, but then you're like fuck the cadence. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the structure, you're like I got too much to say.
It's like no, I got to say this shit.
Right.
I was feeling it.
Facts.
It was almost an Andre 3000 moment for me. Like I was,
similar. But in that moment, you know what I'm saying? There were spots where you heard you had some pretty significant catch breaths. Those are more or less, significant indicators where like maybe those are spots where you can hit the bar before that really hard and then cut it and then go ahead and punch in the next one. So that way the emotion stays there rather than having to, that catch breath. You know what I mean? Something like that. That would probably draw the emotion a little bit more with us and have that beat help kind of punch those emotional backers for the lyrics. You know what I mean? That's all I was hearing as far as that section, but I don't know what you specifically did to fix it. You know what I mean? If you had your own little flavor that you did to it, that's great. As I'm hearing it though, I'm going with like for the quality, I'm going to go with a 3 just because I know that there was issues. I'm also going to go with a 4 for the relatability because I do know what you were talking about. And then, you know what I'm saying, also with the replayability right now, it's going to be a 3 just because I want to be able to hear that fixed. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be able to hear that version rather than this one. But that's what I got for this one. That's what I got for this drive-by here. We do have a bunch. Yeah, I know. I was coming in through Cordell's.
Oh, shit.
You're
My
good.
bad.
You're good.
I was leaning in. I got to get closer to the mic to hear you better. Shit, don't mind me.
Hey, no, you're good, G. You're good, G. I appreciate you. And it is unfortunate you sent in the wrong one. It's not a big deal, though. It's not a big deal at all. I do have a couple more here coming in from the queue. Let me see what we got up next. We got an Oric Raps. This one's a freestyle.
Nice.
And it says, get with it. It's in the hip-hop category, and it does say here in the description, late night freestyle. So we're finna see what Oric be doing up late night, you know what I'm saying? Getting with it and shit, you know what I mean? He's gonna sit this one out. Do you want a review on this, Orc, or you just want to vibe to this? Like, how did you want to do this?
So mainly what I'm looking for on this one is, yeah, like I said, it's a freestyle. I'm more looking to see if y'all think I should flush it out because it's only a minute long. If y'all
Right.
think I should flush this out into like a full song, because this also was like one of the first beats that I actually produced myself. So I'm more looking to see
Okay.
if y'all think the beat is cool, if you think I should add something to it, or just kind of like loop it and like flush it out and make more verses, you know, and like actually do some writing to it. Because I think it has a solid footprint, but it's definitely, you know, it's a minute. It's pretty simple. I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
say
the beat could
before it
definitely use
starts,
some stuff.
it needs more cowbell. It definitely needs more cowbell before we even start.
Hell yeah.
Don't even click it because it needs more cowbell in this song.
Oh my
No, I'm
goodness.
kidding.
Hey, it's called Get With It. This is Oric Raps. Again, big shout out to Oric Raps hanging out with us in the panel, you know what I'm saying, up here with us. We're going to see what he's talking about here, though. This is Get With It freestyle from Oric Raps. Let's get it.
Lost motherfucker, yeah. Get with it, don't get lost motherfucker. Get with it, yeah. Get with it, yeah. Get with it, don't get lost motherfucker, yeah. Get with it, don't get lost motherfucker. We the only ones out here doing shit right. Keep the dummies in the dark while we shining in the light. We the only ones out here killing on sight. Keep it distance cause you know they ain't ready for the bright smoke. Out the whole place, had it burning all night. Get with it, yeah.
Well, now. I think he's stunned into silence. The first thing I want to recommend for this, I want to quantize the beat because I'm not 100% sure that we're going 4 for 4 on this.
Oh,
The
you're
vibe that
definitely
you
right. I definitely did not quantize that shit.
the vibe that you brought in though, like I felt it like immediately as soon as I closed my eyes, I saw ass jiggling, like it's going down. And I know that you're gonna build this up into something great. You gave us some bare bones, damn.
Yeah, I mean, as far as beat making, I definitely do not have much talent there, but I'm working on it, you know.
Oh, all it needs is
So
like
definitely a
that
fundamental
808
beat.
now. You want to?
Yeah, for
This is
real, it definitely needs that.
the tone and the vibe. And again, once you quantize this, bro, this is strip club music.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Ass and titties. Yes. It's got all the potential. It's got all the potential. There's still work to be done, but it's definitely like it's a vibe that you can catch right away, and you know what's going down.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. And I was finna say the same thing, yo. Bare bones for sure. As far as now, when it comes to the freestyle on the vocal side of things, is this just something that you were just kind of like throwing out there just to kind of go over the beat to hear
I
like?
didn't really mix it at all. It's just like done through my phone like a while back. So I definitely, if I was gonna get serious with it, like I would definitely need to do a whole entire recording, new
So
recording,
Right.
It was
new
almost like a
mixing, new
memo
everything.
track.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because this was before I got my mic in. So
Fair enough.
I hear that.
I do want to hear a finished track though. You might as well make a video too. Throw some ass and titties in there.
hell yeah.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
I hear that. I mean, yeah. So as far as for the review, yeah, I mean, I can see the potential's there. I can definitely see that. And the beat, I would say that there's definitely some things within the beat that you can ever like. As far as the production on this, is this fully like is the beat on this particular track process? Do you still have stems and all that like to be able to work with?
Yeah, of everything, yeah. So I can definitely like mess with it for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, yeah. Because even if you already acknowledge that you are gonna need to re-record it, you definitely will be able to go in and just fuck around with the beat more, add some things here. You could even adjust some things where you have beat cuts. You can build in beat cuts and things like that. It definitely really like flavor it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, Cordell's definitely right with the quantizing thing. That's
I
when
want you to
basically-
quantize it.
But yeah,
That's-
it's definitely off because I did it that was before I even knew what that was, and like
Right.
having it on the certain beats, I just kind of I literally did it like with the pad, like just with my hands.
Oh,
so it wasn't like on perfect
You can hear
timing, I didn't like fix it to perfect timing.
Right.
And the quantize, it's just like snapping your fingers and bam. It's hard out here for a pimp.
Yeah, now that I know how to do that, that definitely helps.
Yeah, it's instant. Yeah, that's just gonna be great.
Facts. That's big facts. I was vibing with it when he said, "Yeah, look, G's like I'm just weird."
Yeah, here.
I'm just weird, she said. That's funny.
Giosefina was the kid we used to give the controller. We're already playing a 2-player game. Yeah, you playing too. Here.
Right.
Go play. And then you look up, she's down the room, her controller, the plug just dragging. Like, yeah, she's playing over there.
Over there.
Oh yeah,
man.
G, it was the one on your show too. Appreciate that, G.
And like she called it the same as me. Like it was twerking music. I can't wait. Man. Ass and titties.
Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I actually wrote a twerk anthem, but I haven't actually recorded it or anything. But
you gotta get girls to say it. Once you get girls to say it, it's in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I should definitely run that back. I think I have it in my folder somewhere.
I'm still trying to find that. I know the formula. I just I don't know what to say.
Right. I fucking know. I don't know what to say. He said.
I know the formula. I just don't know what to say.
I'm just saying. We got this one here from Underdog. It's another freestyle. This one is just called Underdog Freestyle, and he said he did it at work.
As usual.
Mm-hmm. It's inspired by B.O.R.N beats. J-Bo Fletch, actually, I believe his other track, this one here is inspired by B.O.R.N beats. So B.O.R.N beats be rolling around the Band Lab community for sure.
Is it B-Twin or B-Tween?
I don't know.
Isn't there a second I in there? I thought it was B-Tween. I don't know.
Yeah, I see so many people doing revisions of his stuff.
I'm the English nerd.
No, I call it twin. I thought it was a typo.
Okay. All right. I don't know. Somebody will sell us one day.
Maybe. But it's an Underdog freestyle. We're finna see what he's talking about on here. This is in the hip hop category. Let's get it.
Hey, I thank Jehovah. He gave me life. I take a step. I'm so excited. Know where we going. What's the movement? This is the wave. I gotta do this. 40 days, 40 nights. I walk alone with the Lord. I give my life. Get out of my way. Care about what you say. If it ain't nothing positive, it don't care about what you say. To me, let me get in. You do whatever. Don't put your hands on me. And if you proceed, I'ma have to ask the Lord, bang. I'm still a son and I feel like I'm about to snap. Every time that I turn around, somebody all on my back. And I can't act out to my kids looking at me in the way that I act. And I send my prayers in Jesus' name, now I'm just waiting to hear back. One side of me saying do it, the other side know I'm better, and I'ma tell you right now, don't do it. I already know I'm in the middle, I know what's up. I already tried to double way, now I switch ways, now I'm on my ways. Ain't talking maps, but a pathway, like yo. Knowledge is only powerful when it is applied. Let me go ahead and read all my scriptures and know how to live life in this wide. We don't really live cause we don't breathe. Let me get it, man. This is all me, but it's all you. YouTube, let me get it, but no YouTube, I'ma get it. Hey, you already know I try to sing, everybody sound like crickets. Too heavy with the weight, yeah, they try to pick it up, but they couldn't lift it. Them big mom around the corner said that they lines, they ain't number kids. Man, who are you kidding? You gotta ask permission to come out on your porch. anxious, everything will be amazing. Instead we go around being lazy. Ain't really got time for that. Let me get back to rhyming, Jack. Just because you silent, don't think I have a plan B if you cross me. Sometimes I wanna yell out, ain't nobody like me. Let me get it, bro, no Spike Lee. I ain't making a movie. Every time I be jumping on the beat, man, it be sounding groovy. Yeah, who wanna beat though? Beat twin if they playing to win. Let me get it in. You already know I think Jehovah, I say it again. Every time that the beat goes, I'ma go in there, I say it again. Thank y'all for listening in. Gotta go make my money again. I'm gone.
Yeah, that was Underdog Freestyle right there. Inspired by Between Beats. Cordell, what you got for him on this one?
Oh yeah, this a hit all the way. And the fact that he did it at work, that already got a special spot for me. I used to record while I washed dishes at Old Spaghetti Factory, so that hits a spot for me. Out the gate, you know what I'm saying? I know it's partially B-Twin's beat, but Underdog maintained a good vibe on this to the point where I wasn't getting bummed out. Like as much as there's so many quick opportunities to be bummed out, down about something. This is wrong. This is bad. He never let it get to that. He came out bubbly almost. Like that's the only word that comes to mind. It was bubbly. This was an effervescent track. And honestly, it felt like, this is fun summertime music. I see a bunch of little kids dancing around off beat to this, just doing their thing. I see a few teenagers might be nodding out in the corner with this in the earbuds. I see soccer moms pulling up playing this one. This is that hit. Like I literally gave you a release date. You gotta drop this. The Tuesday before Memorial Day in May. This is it. It's that banger. It's definitely a feel good song. And I like that. I like a song that, after listening to it, I don't feel like I took on somebody else's baggage or I got to be sad about something or I'm being forced to use my empathy. As a narcissist, I prefer not to even use that shit. So a song that I can just, it felt like it was on the right side of life, bro. That's how I'm going to describe that. And I'm leaving it at that. 5s.
Word. All right. Oric Raps, what you got for this one?
Yeah, I might have to give it a 5 too. I thought the energy was great. I don't know. Like sometimes I just be getting blown away by these freestyles and how dialed in they seem. Like that shit was dialed in. I felt like the whole time, like Cordell said, like he didn't really like misstep or anything. Like the flow was solid the whole time. It just blows me away the talent that some people have with freestyling. Like even to write a song like that, I feel like, that's, it would be good even if you wrote it, so to think you just like freestyle that at work, like that's hella impressive, honestly, to me. So I have to give it a 5. Just for that, even though like this may not be something that I would jam to, it's more like, I feel like a younger generation track, but I really like what you did. I think the energy was just good.
I dare him to bring it downtown.
Ooh.
Yeah, we should definitely bring that downtown tonight.
I dare you.
Is that a double
That's gonna have high rating.
Double, triple Underdog there.
That's definitely one of the more replayable tracks I've heard today.
Facts. I'm with you guys. On that for sure.
Be safe, G.
You good, G?
Pay attention.
We finna close up ourselves here shortly. I also have
things
to do in a little bit, but we're gonna finish up the queue with this track here from J-Bo Fletch. Excuse me, it is inspired by B-Twin Beats. Between. We're gonna see what he's talking about.
We're gonna find out.
It's R&B and soul on this one, so a little bit of a different vibe from the last beat from B-Twin with Underdog's track. This one here from J-Bo Fletch, though, it's called Did Me Wrong. Let's see what he's talking about on this one.
J-Bo Fletch. Don't wanna start over, but fuck it, I guess that's the best that I put myself first. Be careful who you let out the dark, cause when you become sober, the shit really hurts. No hard feelings, but I want distance, that's the whole purpose of writing this verse. You did me wrong, and I finally realized what love is really worth. Don't wanna lose myself over a bitch when I can pop out and do good for myself. If I felt that I was lesser than what you deserve, you could have just told me to back my shit up and I would have just left. But I don't know what the fuck happened, I just am so confused. What about all the times you told me, hurry up and come to bed and give me a massage? I said, okay, baby, I'm coming, let me finish the dishes after I just got done working a fucking job. Tried to avoid what I heard about you, but it was far too hard to sit and accept. Don't wanna sit up and listen to love songs, cause it hurts when I look in the past. Maybe if you would just stop being so fucking arrogant and gave everything like it was last. Never been broken so much in my life that I got to just sit to myself and be mad. Two things for certain, it takes more than a man to make a fucking woman happy. That's for damn certain, man. Don't wanna wake up to the same shit every day. Not able to prosper and trust playing the victim. To make you look good and tell them I said fuck 'em. How you ain't shit and you really a bitch. Not really the type to just give up. But some of the times I be saying fuck love. You got the grip on me and I cannot break it. Can't even believe you would do this to me. What the fuck is going on with your fucking head, Bree? Don't wanna start over, but fuck it, I guess this is the best that I put myself first. Be careful who you let out the dark, cause when you become sober, the shit really hurt. No hard feelings, but I want distance, that's the whole purpose of writing this verse. You did me wrong and I finally realized what love is really worth. Really worth. You ain't shit, man, you fucking done me wrong for the last time. I bet your ass you never see me. You can kiss my ass in the past, bitch. Hope it was worth it, I hope it was worth it. And I hope that karma eat you alive. That would be perfect.
Yeah, that was Did Me Wrong. That was J-Bo Fletch on that one there. Yeah, Corda, I heard it too. I got something to say, but real quick, we're gonna get Oric Raps' opinion on this one for a drive-by review. What you got on this, Oric?
So yeah, I kind of agree. I think when you get I think it's just too much on the sleeve, and I feel, at least for me personally, and like I don't know, I feel like it's just the wrong beat. Like I feel like the beat was not lending to this type of vibe, you know, it didn't really like match up, and it kind of like made it feel like I couldn't really take him seriously, even though like I could tell he wanted to be taken seriously.
Right.
But because the way the beat was for this song, like I feel like I couldn't really take him seriously. And then that part where he did the "I'm so confused," it just came off a little bit weird to me too. It came off a little bit like I don't want to say goofy, but just like in that moment, I don't know, just the way the inflection was on that. It didn't really like, I felt like he was trying to go for like an impactful, like serious song, but it like the beat just wasn't lending to that.
Right. I get that. Cordell, what you got? He muted like a motherfucker.
I'm over here taking deep breaths right now.
No, you're good.
So like I can rate it on the whip scale, but I'm gonna be honest about what I'm hearing in this track, J-Bo. Regret is a weird fucking thing. It shows up when it wants to. It stays as long as it wants. Could stay your whole lifetime. I won't say that you might, or that it could, or it is even in the realm of possibility. But if you do, you're going to hate that you didn't take this down. Bro, I've written this song so many times about the same woman in the last 25 years. I can't put them out. I got enough to make an album. But I would never do that. That would devastate. I feel it, and the truth is, it's dope, because that's my problem. It's always my dopest work. It's dope ass work. I heard what you said, and it was dope, bro. And I can relate 100%. But damn, I don't like reliving those moments.
Right.
And I feel like for what it's worth, and as good as it is, as strong as it stands, it doesn't have that replayability.
Right.
Because it'll put me in that mind state, and I remember it, and I do. I have the empathy for it. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. You watched what I've been through in the last year, my nigga. You seen me.
Right.
But he said, you said she play it every day?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I mean, for me, I was in the relatability part of it is there, except for when the name drop comes out, because like then it gets to be too
Oh,
personal.
it hurt.
And like if you were to take it and like for what it is, right? If you were to take it and just alleviate some of the person, like the personal part of it, right? It would reflect with a lot of people. Like that
Yeah,
situation, the instance that you're talking about, like a lot of that could reflect with a lot of people if you take out a lot of that, a lot of the personal parts of it, and just kind of make it a more general instead of saying I. You know what I'm saying? Putting some other
man.
things into it that would be it would be there. You know what I'm saying? As far as what Orcs talked about, I feel that 100%. The beat for me was kind of counterintuitive to what you were kind of talking about.
Oh,
For
it was
me,
dope. It was dope work. Like the lyrics and delivery on it. I swear, I haven't heard J Boy more on point.
mm.
The lyrics and delivery was there. Even with the little drill beat, it had its sad bit to it. I'm not a fan of that beat, but I'm listening to those lyrics. He's delivering the
No,
fuck out of
yes.
this song.
No,
And
right.
I'm mad for him that he needs to take it down.
Yeah, I mean, I just think as far as with stuff like this, like everybody's gone through this, and I get the emotion behind it and everything. But like, as far as what you said, like with her, like listening to it and stuff like that, it's like I feel like you did make it with the intentions of like wanting to like her to feel bad in a way, you know. But it's like
Mm-hmm.
if she really felt bad, she wouldn't have done the things that she did to get you to that point, you know. That's where you just have to realize
Right.
that it kind of almost looks more worse on you for like wanting that validation and wanting her to like listen to that and like feel some type of way about it when it doesn't change the actions that she ultimately did, you know? And like it would look better on you to just like move on and like just get your glow up and get
Mm-hmm.
your, you know, find something better, you know, not be looking for like an apology from her or something like that, you know. That's just how I feel about it. And I
He
feel
says
that
she
way.
listens to it every day. And if he doesn't drop her name in it, she'll be saying it's about the other girlfriend that he don't know about.
I mean, like Cordell said, I got a whole album full of songs like this too. I feel like every man that's gone through some heartbreak has it, but like I'll
Ooh.
never put one out because it's too much.
Like
Yeah.
Right.
he said, it's not a negative. It's not a negative, bro. Like I said, it was dope. I feel like this will impact your life. I'm an old dude. I'm an old dude. I've been writing that song for 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I do write it and try to sneak it out and put it out because I feel some kind of way, I feel bad that I did that. I do. I feel bad that I did that. I end up regretting that because the truth is, I'm going to still take my ass home. I done left my house 3 times, never
Well,
to
see,
see her again, and I'm still married.
Cordell, I think the difference though is that he did say it was about his other girlfriend. So I'm saying it's something that he moved
No,
on
no,
from.
no. I thought okay, so did I read this wrong?
Mm-hmm.
He said, gotta drop the name, or she say it was about my other girlfriend I know nothing about. This is who he's with now.
Oh,
Who
okay.
listens? He says she listens to it every day. So I think that
Wow.
there's got to be a modicum and a level of understanding there
Mm-hmm.
to where she's past it. You know, he's
Right.
past it. We just getting the shock and awe of these lyrics.
Right.
That's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the song is a year old too, so I gotta give that point in there.
Right.
I just know I just did that shit like 2 months ago, and I need to take that shit down. I took it down.
I hear that. I hear that.
So it's just I think that's the dad gang in me trying to push that point of view. Overall, this is a dope song.
Mm-hmm.
It's dope. I don't really like the feelings that I get dredged up or that I recall listening to it. But yeah, delivery, like it's just as good as any Eminem track.
Mm. Mm.
I can give it that.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, with that being said, man, big shout out to everybody who submitted, you know what I'm saying, on the
Appreciate you.
submission form. We are going to be closing up the queue, though. Let me get this over here situated, too. All right. But, yeah, big shout out to everybody, man. We'll be back again tonight. Again, we will be minus Suburban Mom because of the fact that she will be out. She might make an appearance.
She may be able to make it in late,
right,
she says.
Might be
Maybe.
able to make, but we will not be doing the Mad Libs tonight. Me and Cordell are going to try to see about something else. I have some ideas, Cordell, I'm going to talk to you about a little bit.
Good.
But as far as everybody else, man, we got one spot locking in tonight. We have 2 more next Friday, as we will be closing down this weekend on Saturday.
Double up.
And we will be doubling up Friday next week. So slide through next week for sure, because that's going to be the last 2 spots for the Song of the Month being played on Saturday, the Song of the Month tournament. But yeah, time is 9 p.m. Eastern time. 9 p.m. Eastern time. We will be here downtown. And again, you know what I'm saying? It gets hectic. It gets hectic. We also do the 50-50 pot on the Downtown Sound. We do 50-50. Blended Ones Radio Network putting 20 in the pot every day that we go live. And it just gradually gets bigger, you know what I'm saying? We've got a couple of pots that reached up over 100. We have a couple that were in the 80s and 90s, you know what I'm saying? So they're getting there. They're getting up there. If you want to put your name in, show up and ask somebody about it. We'll have information for you. Other than that, Cordell, you got anything before we close out, bro? I know it was a very abbreviated show this morning, so it's not
yeah, we got shit to do. Stag Gang, man. It's business. We stand on that. I do want to thank everybody that did show up, everybody that submitted their tracks. Thank you for letting us hear that, trusting us to even give an opinion about what you do. So that does mean a lot. Thank y'all for that. I do want a special thanks to Auric Raps for hanging out with us, keeping us company, keeping the laughs flowing, and the ideas and the information and what we do know about this music that's going to make us all better. So thank you for that, Auric. Appreciate you being here.
Mm-hmm.
We will be here tonight. It's going down. Either way, you know what it is. You'll know where to be. We downtown. Bring your best.
Yeah. Again, new structure in play when it comes to the skip tiers. We have the new, for those that haven't been for a while, we also have the new structure in play for the submission form. So be sure to definitely check and tap in and make sure you guys get your form.
Yeah, it goes back to the reading. That's back to the reading we were talking about earlier. That's called recall, y'all.
I'm sorry, man.
That's recall. We've got to make sure y'all are reading when you open that form. Goddammit, this is what it's about.
Hey, man. It's all worth it in the end, though. Grand prize for the Song of the Year, man. That's what everybody's looking forward to, especially right around Christmas time. I'm just saying.
Oh, man.
Be what it be. It be what it be.
You know how much weed is on sale?
Look.
Oh, my God. I can't wait.
Auric, what you want to say, man? You want to shout out anything real quick before we head out?
No, I'm good. I mean, I got a new music video coming out today that'll I'll be posting it on the Downtown Sound tonight, so y'all get a little little show tonight for that.
Hell yeah.
It's a song that I think I played on here before, but I made a little lyric video for it, so.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll be a Blended Ones Radio Network premiere.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. Big shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate you guys sliding through and hanging out this morning / afternoon, depending on where you at. Man, we'll be back. Big shout out to y'all, man. OC Kush, Cordell Miller. We got Auric Raps in the building with us this morning. Appreciate y'all, man. We out.
See you tonight.